So I started Mad Men when I was 35 years old, went right through to basically 45. So it's kind of a transitional moment in life and time, and many things in our real lives happened, and relationships started and ended, and people had babies, got married and got divorced, and all this crazy shit happened in the real world. Um, it almost seemed displaced from that in a weird way, because so much of working on the show was stepping into a time capsule for real. I mean, again, as I said, like, if you guys could jump back in time and visit the set, it literally was picture perfect. And when you're in the gear and smoking the cigarette and looking out the fake window at the fake hanging part of Midtown, it was believable. And so it really felt like that in a lot of ways. And so, I mean, obviously it's a tremendous honor, and it's a wonderful thing to have worked on and contributed to something that has lasted this long. I'm glad I'm still alive, basically, because of the amount of cigarettes.
We are too, Jon.
Cigarettes I smoked, but the amount of work we put into it feels commensurate with the amount of love given back, which is a nice feeling as well. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, to be sitting here at this incredible festival talking about something you did a decade ago and have this many people show up just to hear it is tremendous. So thank you, guys.
I can't believe the power you have in a room when you're not speaking. Everybody is waiting for you to do what you're going to do. I loved her, really loved her. Took me a minute, but only a minute. And then yeah.
And I'll just say that Ellen Lewis, who cast the show out of New York in season 1, she made a joke where she said, "I've got a number of actors coming in to write for Patty," because normally actors read, and Anne's audition was just her. She was playing I think a scene with Meg, and she would just write down on her pad and hold it up, and like her performance was so incredibly amazing that it was one of the few, Carrie is the other one, where it was just sort of like, okay, we're done here. But yeah, you didn't read, you wrote. So good spelling. Well done.
I started the show as I would be, if we had a bad show at the end of the week, I would think about it all weekend, because I had come up through SNL where if you had a bad show on Saturday, you should think about it all weekend. Like, you had a whole fucking week. And then you eat shit and you're just like, oh my God, what's wrong with us? But with this show, I don't think anybody on the weekend is like, God, I think something's wrong with Seth. That Thursday show stunk. And so once I gave myself permission to just like forward, it's a better show.
So when you have that bad show at SNL, is Lauren's voice in your head all weekend, or?
Yeah. My favorite story is one time I was walking down, this is a bad habit I have, but I was walking down the street in New York and I was talking to myself. And coming the other direction was John Mulaney, also talking to himself. So we literally look up and we see that we're both talking to ourselves. And Mulaney goes, "Lauren?" And I go, "Yeah." We were literally both having an argument with Lauren in our heads that was so intense, we were both like...
The dinner scenes are like, I feel like a horse doing dressage. It's... And then, God help you, we've all done it, but if you take a bite to eat, and then you have a line, to try and chew delicately while you... And then the continuity, the teaspoon had to go back at the cup exactly. The dinner scenes kill me.
Yeah, Morgan's left-handed.
Yeah, which you're not allowed to be, so there's that.
He eats a lot of bread.